There are a lot of reasons you might hear for why rotation is so important in freestyle. However, I'm not buying most of them. In fact, the most likely reason is the most obvious reason. In this video, I'll tell you what that is. Hi everyone, Andrew here, helping you help your swimmers get faster. We're tackling quick fire controversies where I will take a relatively controversial subject and I'll let you know what I think, why I think it, and what the real deal is. The bottom line is that rotation in freestyle is all about range of motion. The shoulders don't have enough to do what you want them to do. So imagine you're laying flat in the water with your face down. Now, try to recover the arms. You can't really get them far behind the body. It's almost impossible to recover them over the water, and the only way you'll be able to do that is by keeping it really straight and moving it right over the surface of the water. One, that's not going to feel very good for your shoulder, and two, you're going to start swimming like this, which is going to have all sorts of negative consequences on your body position and your body alignment. So because the shoulders don't have the range of motion to really move the arm behind the body, it's going to destroy your shoulders, it's going to destroy your alignment, and you're going to swim slow. But if you rotate, all of a sudden, you have access to that range of motion, and it's a whole lot easier to recover the arms over the water. So basically, why rotation happens, why it exists in freestyle, is so that the arm can be recovered over the surface, and because the shoulder doesn't have enough range of motion, you get access to that range of motion by rotating the body. The same exact thing happens in butterfly because you're left with the same problem, but rather than rotating, in butterfly, they just lift the chest up out of the water, and that allows for space, range of motion, for the arms to get over the surface of the water relatively easily, relatively quickly. This is 100% why shoulder rotation occurs. It allows for fluid and effective arm recoveries. You can't swim freestyle without it. It ruins the stroke, ruins your shoulders. And the key aspect of rotation is timing, so you want to start rotating as the arm is coming out so you don't have to rotate as much. The more you rotate, the more difficult it's going to be to execute your pull, and it's going to just take more time. So not only is rotation important for the range of motion, you want to do it at the right time as your arm is recovering so that you get the benefit of the rotation for the range of motion to make it easier to recover the arms. If you don't do it at the right time, you're going to have to rotate more, and that's exactly what you don't want to do. There's also talk that the rotation powers the pull and other related concepts. Is that true? Well, you can probably create a little bit more propulsion by syncing up the pull and the rotation. Here's why. By rotating forward, you get a little bit more range of motion with the upper body, but more importantly, it allows you to create a big space in your armpit, and then as you rotate back, you can keep that big space in the armpit for longer, which means you can pull for longer. As soon as that armpit's closed, you can't create any more propulsion, so if you can rotate back, it keeps the space open and allows for a longer pull. That can help you move more water for a longer period of time, which can help you swim a little bit faster by creating a little bit more propulsion. It's also likely that by timing the rotation and the pull, especially towards the end of the pull, you can probably get a little bit more hand speed, which is going to create a little bit more propulsion as well. So it's likely that you can have a little bit more effective pull if you time it well with the rotation. However, that's an added benefit. You can't swim freestyle if the rotation doesn't happen with the arm recoveries. You get a little bit more speed if you time the rotation and the pull. The real value in the rotation is to help the recovery. If a swimmer can get a little bit more out of the pull as well, that's an added bonus. But just remember, the purpose of rotation is to recover effectively. The more effectively swimmers time everything, the faster they're going to go. If they can sync up the recovery timing with the arm pull, even better, and they can swim a little bit faster. But the bottom line is that it's all about the recovery, and without rotation, that recovery is not happening. To learn more about rotational timing, check out the video here.